speaking of the multiverse, speaking of the Bollywood verse or Bollyverse, yes, I'm determined to make it a thing, okay? Humor me, will ya? So, speaking of Marvel's superheroes, have you ever noticed Amy here? I guess I got ahead of myself, excited to get into it. What else is new? So, have you ever noticed with superheroes, it's never who you would expect, right? Who becomes the one or the one on a team to save us all? With superheroes or superhero teams, it's always someone we wouldn't expect, a little bit different, right? Definitely unique. Someone we would see as special, who has definitely been misunderstood and misinterpreted by those around them their whole lives. Even less traditional superheroes without the same types of showing capes like a Harry Potter, right? They are sometimes, they're actually usually outcasts in the beginning as they start life different. Because they're supposed to be different. It takes something different to save all of us. Something unheard of, not expected, not imagined, weird to conquer the strongest forces or phenomena on Earth, who make the mistake of being or choosing dark and darkness, destruction, evil, a light, a weird light. They hide, or one hides because, well, you want to fit in. More than anything, you may be teased for what makes you unique. Tormented even for not being ordinary, extraordinary, extraordinary, exceptional. If you take the root of the word exceptional, Latin, it literally means taken out from the norm. Not normal. Weird. If you zoom out on all of us now and past as humans, we love different. I know I just love to look for an ice cream flavor never before heard of. If you truly zoom out and look around, in our cultures and societies, humanity as a whole, in the past and now, everyone, for the most part, we look up to is different from the rest of us in some way, one of a kind. Those we admire the most or hold in such high esteem are not the norm. Fascinate us. We try to study, learn from their unique understanding or perspective. We imitate. Hey, even many people we find most beautiful in the world as a society, real humans, not AI generated yet anyways, are beautiful in unique ways that stand out. A difference. A light, maybe drastic, maybe blinding, annoying even, standing out in a crowd, like the childhood story and film. Well, many films have been made that we see every year around this time here. Rudolph. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. As the song also goes, saved Christmas. A reindeer, a character whose difference made his early life difficult, painful, whose bright light, his nose, made him a target early on. As we see with so many superheroes early on, everyone was wrong about him. And what was criticized was needed more than anything. After all. Now, as one of Santa's flying reindeer, yes, you heard me right, as one of Santa's flying reindeer, mostly staying in the North Pole with Santa and all of the magical elves, stay with me, he wasn't from outer space. And a certain someone from outer space may not have as a bright light, a nose bright and shining, leading the way during a snowstorm to get presents to every child waiting and believing in magical Santa to come and deliver gifts to them in goodwill and generosity. This someone had a light in a way. It shone. It was bright. It glowed. And I bet he wished it was his actual nose or a part of his body like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Because poor guy, poor alien, got that bright light stolen. Let's talk Aamir Khan. PK. Let's talk PK and Rudolph. My kind of peeps. PK looks small, socially powerless, and naive. Yet he stands up to a powerful figure claiming to represent an even more powerful entity on national television and changes how millions of viewers think. He shows that moral clarity, empathy, and simple, honest questions can be more powerful than institutional status or loud authority. And Rudolph is literally the smallest, youngest, wrong reindeer. The last one anyone would bet on for leadership. They won't let him even play with them. When the storm comes, the entire grown-up world depends on his light, turning the tiniest, most mocked creature into the quiet leader who carries everyone through danger. PK moves through spaces of grief, loss, and communal tension, but his presence keeps creating small pockets of warmth, friendships, truth-telling, and reconciliation between people who were divided. His childlike questions about wrong numbers to God are a way of shining light into the darkness of fear, guilt, and blind obedience, so people can see a gentler path. Rudolph's nose is literal light in literal darkness, but it also symbolizes hope for everyone who has been told they don't belong. The elf who wanted to be a dentist, the misfit toys who feel discarded and nobody wants. They're told they're useless, broken. When Rudolph guides the sleigh and Santa goes to the island of misfit toys, the story becomes about bringing light and belonging to those corners of the world that were forgotten. PK and Rudolph are both outsiders who never fully learn to hate the people who hurt them, which is crucial to their impact, I would say. PK is mocked, beaten, and manipulated, yet keeps asking honest questions instead of becoming better. Rudolph is bullied and excluded, but still returns to help save Christmas and speak up for the misfit toys. Each of them has a mark of difference that cannot be hidden without doing damage to their identity. PK's alienness, his direct questions, odd clothing, and literal understanding of faith sets him apart from every religious and cultural group. Rudolph's glowing nose is framed as a defect that his father tries to cover with mud or a fake nose, trying to suppress their uniqueness only increases shame and confusion, whereas accepting it unlocks their purpose. Both experience ridicule and exclusion, then become indispensable when a crisis reveals the value of their difference. What looks like a defect or weakness can become exactly the light people need when things are darkest. And now, my friend, I want you to give me your hands. Yes! Your hands. Here. Give me your hands now. Let me hold your hands. Let me share what is inside my heart and inside my mind with you. Hold my hands. Close your eyes. Let the download happen. It won't take 6 hours. So you can understand the meaning behind my language now, behind my words. Ready? Okay, here it goes. My friend, I think it is important, if you are doing your best, truly working on yourself, learning, growing, really trying, being fair, facing what needs to be faced, improving, staying true to yourself and what you know to be good in this world, and you feel that you are not seen, not appreciated, not understood, or valued, I think it is important to remember, I'm not done. Keep your hands in mine now. I think it is important to remember that sometimes it is not what is being looked at so much as who is looking. Maybe the issue isn't your value, but in the ability of others around you to recognize value. It's certainly possible. Oh, yes. Because, as Om Kapoor from Om Shanti Om would say, maybe it is not yet the end. As was the case with PK and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer early on, and as is the case with many superheroes who are first mocked and scorned as more of weirdos than superheroes early on in their journey. Or maybe these people who do not see the value of you, what makes you so special, so unique, right in front of their face, just have the wrong number.